How to welcome change with a peaceful mind. External changes are largely beyond your control. But how you respond to them, how you treat yourself, is entirely within your power. When you stop punishing yourself for your imperfections and begin accepting your insecurities with compassion, you build an unshakable internal sanctuary. That is the moment you truly welcome change with a peaceful mind. That quiet acceptance is the doorway to the restorative rest your body and spirit deeply crave. 1. The illusion of stability. Let go of control. Imagine for a moment that you are standing on the bank of a great river. You see the water flowing constantly, swirling, sometimes rushing with a vigorous current, sometimes gliding gently past smooth stones. This river is your life. It is always in change, always in motion. Yet, deep down, most of us spend our lives trying to build a dam. We want everything to hold still. We demand that every day be the same, that our jobs remain constant, that our relationships stay predictable. We call this stability, but in the Zen tradition, we understand it is merely an illusion. And when the river of life inevitably swells, when an unforeseen change arrives, a rejection, a project failing, a relationship shifting, we feel utterly exhausted and defeated. The fear of accepting change is truly the fear of having to let go of control. We cling to our 5-year plans, our schedules, and our expectations as if they were life rafts in a storm. But a true Zen master would gently tell you, you are trying to hold onto a cloud. The tighter you squeeze, the more tired you become. It is your resistance to change, not change itself, that steals your sleep at night. Here is a small experiment to practice a mindset shift. Tonight, when you lie down to rest, instead of mentally listing tomorrow's tasks or reanalyzing yesterday's mistakes, picture yourself as a small leaf floating on that vast river. You are not trying to paddle. You are not trying to anchor to the bank. You are simply relaxing and allowing the current to carry you. When you practice the simple act of learning to let go of control in that tiny space of your mind, you unlock a liberating truth. Peace is not the absence of change. Peace is the willingness to welcome change as the natural flow of life. That is when you cease fighting reality and begin truly living within it. This practice is the very first step toward finding deep sleep and a peaceful mind, allowing control to dissolve into the night. 2. The Zen path to self-compassion amidst turmoil. Emotional healing. Think back to the last time you faced a difficult change. Maybe it was a job loss, some unexpected bad news, or sudden chaos. Immediately, a voice appeared in your head. Didn't it? A voice whispering, "You should have seen this coming," or "You aren't strong enough to handle this." That voice is the greatest barrier to peace. Modern culture has trained us to be perpetually perfect and infinitely resilient. When change exposes our fragility, we respond by ruthlessly criticizing ourselves. This self-shaming is not only painful, but it's the primary reason why unprocessed emotions accumulate, keeping us tossing and turning all night. You simply cannot find deep sleep if you are actively fighting yourself. Zen offers a powerful counter-practice, self-compassion. Instead of combat, we turn to the principle of emptiness, sunyata. You are not your fear. You are not your self-criticism. You are the vast, quiet space through which those emotions pass. Begin your practice of emotional healing with one small, yet revolutionary act. Tonight, As you lie down and feel anxiety or self-doubt bubbling up, treat that feeling like a scared child. Don't judge it. Don't try to push it away. Instead, gently say to yourself, I see you are suffering. This is normal. I am here for you. External changes are largely beyond your control. But how you respond to them, how you treat yourself, is entirely within your power. When you stop punishing yourself for your imperfections and begin accepting your insecurities with compassion, you build an unshakable internal sanctuary. That is the moment you truly welcome change with a peaceful mind. That quiet acceptance is the doorway to the restorative rest your body and spirit deeply crave. Three. The now as your unshakable sanctuary, finding deep sleep. We've talked about letting go of control and practicing self-compassion. Now, we arrive at the final, most important step in welcoming change, grounding yourself in the present moment. The great paradox of anxiety about change is this: your mind is never in your life. It is either clinging to the past, replaying scenarios, or rehearsing for a difficult future. That frantic mental churning is what we call mind wandering. And it is the single greatest enemy of deep sleep. You cannot rest fully if your mind is perpetually sprinting toward the next moment. Zen teaches us that the present moment is the only place where life truly exists. And thus, it is the only place where true peace can be found. The future is an illusion of expectation. And the past is an illusion of memory. Only your breath connects you firmly to reality. To transform your struggle into serenity, you must make the present moment your sanctuary. Start tonight by performing a simple act of mindful breathing. As you lie down, shift your attention away from the story in your head. Do not try to solve problems. Instead, focus all of your awareness on the simple, physical sensations of being in your bed. Feel the texture of the sheets against your skin. Hear the gentle, quiet sounds of the room. Notice the subtle rise and fall of your chest with each breath. This practice is the ultimate form of trust. You are telling your nervous system, in this very moment, right here, I am safe. When you are completely rooted in the now, the winds of external change cannot reach you. They are happening in the then, and you are here, protected in the now. True deep sleep is merely the final, total surrender to the present. By choosing to anchor yourself to the stillness of your own breath, you turn your bed into an unshakable sanctuary, allowing your mind to quiet, your body to heal, and your emotional turmoil to finally subside. Thank you for joining me on this journey to transform fear into inner peace. Remember, a peaceful mind is not something you find, it is something you choose. Moment by moment, breath by breath. If these Zen secrets for emotional healing and finding deep sleep resonate with your journey, I invite you to join our growing community. Subscribe to Buddhism in you right now. By subscribing, you continue your journey of inner growth, balancing your life, and accessing profound wisdom that truly changes how you navigate the modern world. Until our next moment together, May your mind be calm, your heart be compassionate, and your sleep be deep and restorative. Peace be with you.